Selena Gomez recently reached 400 million followers on Instagram, becoming the most followed woman on the platform, but yet there seems to be a lot of people who are confused about how she got so famous. So here are 7 reasons why Selena Gomez became the most famous childhood star. Before I get into it, make sure to subscribe so that you can see more of Adam the Flop Bops. So reason number 1 is that Gen Z became obsessed with her from the moment she came on our screens as Alex Russo. If you think back to this time, Disney Channel was sort of the way that kids became fans of artists and actors. And because Selena's show Wizards of Waverly Place became so insanely popular, she was one of the stars who was at the forefront of that era. But I think what helped her a lot during this time was that Alex Russo was just one of those characters who kids wanted to be. And obviously, the more popular a character on a TV show is, the more popular the actor who plays that character will become. And this is really shown in the fact that every time Selena was nominated for Best Actress at the Kids' Choice Awards, she won. And you're probably thinking, a Kids' Choice Award? Really? Yes, really. You can't sit here and tell me that you were not a fan of the Kids' Choice Awards back in the day and that you didn't vote every single year. Kids were voting for this award show, so the fact that they voted for Selena every single year she was nominated proves that kids saw her as the it girl. And all this appreciation that kids had towards Selena definitely continued throughout her career as kids grew up. And on top of all of that acting, Selena started a music career, so people had another area to support her in. And that kind of ties into reason number 2, which is that Selena had the smoothest transition from Disney star to pop superstar. Selena's 2015 album Revival was her first album outside of Disney, and she started covering a lot more mature topics in this album. However, she remained uncontroversial. And this was so important because her audience at the time consisted of young people who grew up with her on Disney, so she had to keep those young people interested in her as they grew up. But her main audience still wasn't old enough to where if she did something super controversial, they would go along with it. So Revival was the perfect in-between. Her lyrics were more sensual, she was nude on the album cover, but she never did anything super crazy. And this definitely helped the same audience that was watching her on Disney Channel continue to follow and support her after she left. Speaking of her music career, reason number 3 is that Selena has extremely versatile music. She's done pop, EDM, Latin pop, has featured on K-pop and Afrobeat songs. Like, she really has done it all. And she's had huge hits in all of those genres, so people who are interested in each of those genres have learned to appreciate her music. Reason number 4 is that Selena has not only been able to appeal to Gen Z, but to an older audience as well through projects like her cooking show on HBO Max and her show Only Murders in the Building on Hulu. Both of these projects were very successful, with her cooking show having 4 seasons and Only Murders in the Building so far having 3 seasons. These projects were definitely risks for her because with her cooking show, she probably figured that her younger audience wouldn't be tuning in to watch it. And with Only Murders in the Building, this was her first time returning to a TV show since Wizards of Waverly Place. So it was obviously a huge moment for her career, but she had to do it the right way. And Only Murders in the Building is just a show that makes sense for Selena. I don't know if you guys have seen it, but her character Mabel is basically an older version of Alex Russo. So her taking on this role was very smart for her career. And Selena getting the attention of an older audience was definitely essential for her makeup brand, which has become extremely successful, and her makeup brand is reason number 5 of why she's so famous. Selena launched Rare Beauty in late 2020, and in its first year available, it earned $60 million. I feel like it's so easy for celebrity makeup brands to flop nowadays because so many celebrities have one, so the fact that Rare Beauty earned this much money in its first year proves that from the moment Selena launched it, people became obsessed with it. And I think that its success shows that there's people of multiple age demographics that are interested in its products. You know, it's not just young people, it's not just older people. She really has so many people loving Rare Beauty. I honestly have not seen anyone saying anything negative about Rare Beauty. In fact, I constantly see viral videos of people praising its products. Selena and Rihanna are definitely at the top when it comes to celebrity makeup brands. Reason number 6 is that Selena has become a role model for people who struggle with their physical and mental health. She's done this by being so open about her experiences with lupus, a kidney transplant, bipolar disorder, depression, and anxiety. I mean, she had a whole documentary focused on her mental health, and the purpose of this documentary was helping people who struggle with the same things that she struggles with. She really strives to make people feel like they're not alone, and I love that about her. Reason number 7 is that Selena is a Latina queen. Wizards of Waverly Beverly Place was pretty much the first time that Disney Channel in America showcased a Latino family, and Selena being the star of the show definitely had all the Latinos loving her. Latinos are always so supportive of their favorite celebrities, and they ride for them throughout their careers. Selena has always showed appreciation of her Mexican heritage as well since the start of her career. I don't know if you guys remember the Spanish versions of A Year Without Rain and Who Says, but those were my favorite songs when I was younger. And in 2021, she released a Spanish EP, Revelación, which had the hit Baila Conmigo. And this EP definitely got even more Latinos interested in her music. I wouldn't be surprised if a very large percentage of Selena's Instagram followers is from Latin America. Now that I gave you all those 7 reasons, I don't want to hear anyone saying that they're confused about why Selena Gomez is so famous and why she has so many Instagram followers. She's always been a star and has worked extremely hard since the start of her career. And I'm just so happy that she still continues to thrive. Thank you all so much for tuning into this episode of Adam the Flop Bops. Let me know in the comments what you want me to talk about next, and also check out my short form content on my other social media profiles.